Alright then, hello guys. Today we're doing another PicoCTF challenge, and the challenge we're doing today is going to be called Timeline 0. It says, can you find the flag in this disk image? Wrap what you find in PicoCTF flag format and download disk image here. It says, create a sleuth kit Mac timeline and two sloppy time stopping and yield strange very old timestamps. So they give us two hints and they give us a disk image. So I already downloaded the disk image, but what I can do is just re-download it again. So what I'll do is just call it, I'll probably make a folder called mkdir pico 2026 cd pico 2026 wget to download, to get the special link where it's at. Copy link address, go right here, download it, downloading the file, ls. It's zipped up, but we could just unzip it, gzip -d, the name of the file, partition, and we wait for it. And now we just wait for it to get unzipped, file, partition, and it says stay partition now. Very huge file. So what do we do next? So the hint that they gave us is create a sleuth kit Mac timeline. So what's sleuth kit? Sleuth kit is basically a open source command line for forensics tool, but in our case I don't want to, I guess, download a temporary tool for now. So what I could do is look up sleuth kit Nick shell. So you could do this many ways. You could literally just download the tool. There's probably like an apt install, but what I like to do is just make a temporary environment where I could use the tool, and then after a while, after I'm done using it, I could just remove it or delete it. So what I do is just do Nick shell -p sleuth kit for a temporary, I guess, install. It's for a temporary environment. And you could even see it right here, Nick shell -p. This can be used to try a piece of software before deciding to permanently install it. So yeah, that's how I use it. Now we have this. So ls partition image. So it says right here, create a Mac timeline. Create a Mac timeline. Probably search this up. You probably look it up Linux. So to create a Mac timeline, you just use the fls command line to extract the image and send it to a body.txt. So which we could do that right away. And we call it like body.txt, but in our case it's not ddd, it's called partition image. And now if we run cat body.txt, we get whatever it printed out, but there's still a little bit more. Create a timeline. So this use Mac timeline to process the body file into a chronological timeline. So we get to use this timeline.csv, and I guess I'll be able to analyze it in the CSV format. So we'll just go like that. Timeline. About like hello. Fit into body. Fading back to standard. Or maybe it did do it, but it just didn't do it. Mac timeline. Oh yeah, so it is doing that. But I think if we just run this. Okay, yeah, it got everything in a timeline, as you can see right here. But I think it's just too much. I don't think we could scroll all the way up now. Yeah, it's too much. So I guess another hint that they say is basically written right here. It says create a sleuth timeline, and it says sloppy time stopping can yield strange very old timestamps. So it's telling us that the timestamp's very old. In this case, it goes up December, but we can't scroll all the way to the top. So what we could do is basically do so we already echoed it to hello, so we could probably just do head hello, and it's gonna show us the top values of it. And it shows us right here 1985 is the top value for this one, while everything else is consistent to 2021, or I'm assuming 2021. So it's asking us to, I guess, run a forensic analysis on this PID right here. And how you could view what's inside here is basically running icat. And then what you want to be able to do is mention the partition that you're targeting, and after that the PID that you're targeting. In our case it's 4945. We run that and we get this thing right here. So what's this? This seems to be something we could probably put on CyberChef to decode. So we could probably just do CyberChef. Oh, that's a Java application. CyberChef. Oh, CyberChef. And then we go right here and then just paste it right around here. And then we do the magic. And it gives us some kind of something that looks similar to what something that should get wrapped around with PicoCTF. So we grab this, and our next step is, I'm assuming we just type PicoCTF and we just wrap around what we found, and then we submit it, and boom, we solve this challenge. So yeah, a pretty cool challenge. And I guess one thing about Nix is that I guess I'm able to exit out, and then like after that it's over. I don't have this tool installed, so if I try typing like icat, yeah, I can't find it, or FLS, I can't find it. And to clean up my whole environment so it doesn't have it installed, I could just go all the way Nix collect garbage, and it's gonna clean up everything that I had so far. And look, it's deleting all these packages that it installed while I was trying to do this challenge. So see, look, pretty cool. So yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you guys learned something new today. I know I did. I'm getting very in love with this whole Nix environment to do or to run tools temporary on my Arch Linux. But yeah, hopefully you guys learned something new today. I know I did, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.